the Lethbridge Viaduct over the Old Man River. We're in Lethbridge for this year's Tim Hortons Brier. It is a prime time treat at the Brier. Two teams have stood tall in Pool A play. Angle it back. What do you got? Oh goodness, have you got this? Hello! Team Canada are 5-1 and fighting for the all-important top of the table. And their opponent, unbeaten Team Canada, Brendan Bottcher, firing at all cylinders, looking to repeat. So tonight it is a statement game as the playoffs approach. It is Drop 15 from Lethbridge, and it is next. Hello there and welcome. We're expecting our biggest crowd of the week. Close to sellout. Close to 5,000 people as it is all Alberta. Cooey against Bottcher. Let's get you caught up on what happened this afternoon. And it was Pool B play. Manitoba, Mike McEwen. Northern Ontario, Brad Jacobs. And it is Manitoba leading at 7-6. Mike McEwen does have the last rock in 10. And this will seal the deal. He'll pick up the win. 8-6 is your final, and it prevents Northern Ontario and Jacobs from clinching a playoff spot. Guju, he is in as he scored a 2 and a 3 and a 4. And so he's on to the playoffs. Gunlickson got 4 and 8. He's a winner, and 6 and 6. And BC beats Quebec. So as we check the standings, there you see it. Guju in. Jacobs just missed that opportunity. Now falls into that three-way tie for 2 losses. Now we turn our attention. Bottcher's already in. Cooey will try to keep pace with Dunstone in second place. As on this Wednesday night, we do say hello, Canada, and welcome back to Lethbridge and Kathy Russ alongside. Oh, goodness, here we go. So you've got Pat Jansen. 2 years now he's sat in the back, like a backseat driver, really, and watched. But, you know, watching is different than driving and being on the ice.
Well, it certainly is. Patrick said that one of the things that has surprised him is just the strength of that front end. He knows that they're very, very good, but he said the mistakes he made early in the week were calling it too early, and then they pulled it back. Now he pauses, and then he calls it, and he's getting way better results. It's
curious how the schedule works out. It's for Cooey, his first game since yesterday afternoon, a win over James Grattan.
Yeah, I think the rest will actually do them good. A lot of people say, he can't be off that long. These guys aren't going to affect that undercurl, especially these bunch of veterans here. Cooey said an interesting thing after the game, though, is we have to bring it up a gear, one more gear. Full barn tonight, provincial rival in Bottcher, the guy that beat him in the Brier final. I think we're going to see that extra gear.
All right, we're going to see it when we come back. It's Bottcher against Cooey, this all-Alberta rival from the Brier here in Lethbridge.
The Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. By Home Hardware, Here's How. By Scotties Facial Tissue, Unleash the Scotties. And by New Holland, proud supporter of Curling Canada.
Whoever wins this tournament really has beaten everyone. We have that factor where we know what it's like to take that extra half a step at the end. Yes! Finding our way onto the top of the podium last year, I think, has really consolidated that our approach and our effort can make us that team at the top.
It seems the bigger the event, typically in the past, we've always really rose to the occasion, and we know what to do when we get in the position, hopefully at the end of the week, and nothing more we'd like than to do it once more.
And he'll need to take that step tonight, try to avoid a second loss and falling back. We already know that Team Canada is through to the playoffs. Time to meet the teams. Brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. They are the Alberta champions out of the Glencoe Club in Calgary, skipped by Kevin Cooey and backed up by Ben Hebert, John Morris, and PJ Neufeld. Team Canada, they hail from the Saville Community Sports Centre in Edmonton. 30-year-old Brendan Bottcher with Carrick Martin, Brad Thiessen, and Patrick Jansen, who's come off the bench and played so well so far this year's Tim Hortons Brier. First advantage is the last rock. And Alberta has won the draw to the button. So Cooey will have the hammer playing the red, Stones, Team Canada, the yellow. And to get us underway, settling in, the Team Canada lead is Karrick Martin.
First place, Karrick Martin. Everybody, of course, the leads are all close. They're all like from 90 to 94, but great solid week so far. What more do you want, Vic? It's the last year's final right here.
It is. The one thing that Bottcher said in his win over Dunstone was that they managed the scoreboard very well, Kathy, in as much as they were able to get the last rock when it meant the most. And be interesting to see if he's given that opportunity or he's able to do that against Cooey.
Well, the tactics that Matt played this morning is that he gambled hard in 9. He could have hit a stone and been one up without, but the Dunstone team very much wanted to be in a position where they would have that hammer, and so they gave Bottcher an opportunity for a long double. He made it to score 2, but that really wasn't his choice. He just took advantage of the opportunities given.
So in they go. Team Canada, up goes that corner from Alberta.
Pretty tight.
Easy.
A little bit of a statement. It's not unusual for Cooey to do that, but the rock that's on the button's a dangerous one. So most teams in first end would hit that and then maybe play the delayed corner. Cooey said, I want to get at it right away.
If you're not in, you could go a little. Yep.
And one thing to keep in mind, as mentioned, this is our biggest crowd of the event so far with this all Alberta battle. We are also on sheet D, which is one of the outside sheets. So we know from past history that sometimes the ice can be affected with and by the heat coming off the crowd. Sometimes the ice makers will turn down the heat and try to keep the building a little cooler. Are you cool out where you are, Kathy?
It is for sure. It is much cooler in this building, and I think that Greg, I talked to him a couple of days ago, he knows that this weekend it's going to be packed, and it is more people for sure, as you said, definitely cooler.
Board.
Sure.
Kind of off and on there, just a guess on the freeze, and it just came up light enough to tick the guard on the way by, so Thiessen can actually get at this and sit too.
Good board.
Yeah, solid board.
Clean.
Solid board.
Curl.
Pretty big.
Curl.
Uh-oh.
And just like that, Alberta, with last rock, have one underneath.
What we've been noticing here, that broom was edge of 4. It's going to curl, but very gradually. If the broom was edge of 12, it really curls, and it's tough to watch Ben's draw over curl because it came off the hill, and then you say to yourself, well, this must really curl here, and you throw it up an inch and it doesn't curl inside the dish.
Beach. Line's good.
We just gotta go.
Line's good.
Come on.
Take a look.
Don't fucking look. Go.
Don't look,
Hard
says
beach,
Ben
hard.
Hebert
Line's
to
good.
BJ Neufeld. Just head down and brush.
Hard.
line.
As it's a big early drag.
Keep going.
All right, time for keys to the game. We'll start with Team Canada.
Well, stand pat for Team Canada. Pat Jansen, he's just been unbelievable. Think about it. He's brand new to Team Canada, the best team in the country last year. He's handled the pressure beautifully, 2% better than BJ Neufeld, the guy he's up against right now. And take inventory. Team Canada has to survey every situation they can come up with so Cooey can't hurt you.
We've seen Kevin in a couple of the games we've covered, angle raises to the button. It's the kind of stone. Those outside that you just, that's out there. Don't worry about it, but you should. All right, keys to the game now for Cooey and Alberta.
Well, the fourth has to find the forefoot, and meaning Kevin himself. Only 81% in draw percentage. That's not horrible, but he's normally around 87, 88, 89 with draws. That has to improve to win this game tonight. And Neufeld is trending. BJ Neufeld started very slow. First 3 games, not like him at all. 91% in his last one.
Keys to the game. Well, they're brought to you by Purex Bathroom Tissue. An obvious choice for Western Canadians for over 95 years.
Wait only, it's all there.
Dream start here.
2/3. Weight's good, Kev. We gotta go a bit. Little higher than 2/3.
Beach, just off. Stay with it, Beach. No.
Line's good.
No.
Line's good.
Off.
Spot, Johnny.
Perfect guard. Those are very difficult in the first end because he's coming down the center where there's hasn't been any traffic. Got the line perfect and kept it high enough that it's not a simple run back. You can't be too high with those guards because of the great curl, and you also obviously can't be too tight because of that run back ability by all these players now.
Clean. Clean.
Real close.
Whoa.
Second Brier appearance for Pat Jansen. Mentioned, of course, he's been the alternate a couple of years. Look at this. And he'll leave that raised stone angle. It's in the open. Maybe half a stone. The other one is pushed out into the open.
Phenomenal try, and you might as well have hogged it. Run it back, got the object rock, which is impressive enough in itself, but look what happened. Split them around so there's no double, and the shot rock is buried enough that you can't possibly hit and roll towards the other red.
And then he's left up that corner too.
Yeah, he's left right, which they just played. Oh boy.
I like it. A little light.
Weight's good.
A little light.
You got room.
Hard.
Top 8. Hard line.
Hard line.
You got room. Hard line. Hard line, John.
Whoa.
Line's good.
Where?
Don't want to.
Where?
You gotta stop.
Talk to me.
We're evening up.
It's always been.
Trying to be even.
Never.
Gotta stop hard. Gotta stop hard, Johnny.
Yeah, go. So he can't get shot.
Okay, Beach.
Okay.
Everybody's amped, huh?
Yeah, there was some real panic in that sweep.
Yeah, there was.
Ben just kept yelling what Kevin was yelling to him, and nobody was barking out where it's going to stop.
Like it in half. You got her.
Doubles available now.
So Jansen in his second Brier. 2018 playing with John Epping. The Buzzin' Bees, one and underneath, and they'll just get it.
Got to go on top.
Oh, yeah.
I just
Top 12 even, guys. Same weight.
What do you got here?
Same weight, Beach.
Can he make it?
Yeah, I mean he could, but if we're buried, then it's good.
Right there.
Yeah.
Top 12.
You were just.
Top 8, Beach.
You were a shade tight.
Okay.
Think that weight's good.
Same weight, buddy.
Yeah.
Good information. You know, even though he made it, he had to let him know that he was tight, and they had to brush it too much to get it by.
Okay, I got a shade more. Don't want to touch it. Don't want to touch it.
Never want to for weight. Line only. Line only.
Clean it.
It's close.
Line's good. John.
Line's good.
Don't want to, Kev.
Clean
You
it.
don't have to. Line's good.
Whoa.
Weight's good.
John, just for weight.
Okay, weight's pretty good.
No, right here.
We're there.
Does not need a curl.
We're there.
Nobody,
No,
never,
guys,
never.
Guys, gotta stop.
Never.
No.
Good shot. Attaboy, Beach.
Very nice.
Good
try.
Nice throw, buddy.
It's an either or, whatever you're feeling.
I think it's probably a run back, a millimeter low.
Okay.
You got to play it straight.
Yeah.
It's one of the nights and the kind of game that the top teams just relish. They live for these nights. Crowd, the pressure of the moment.
Oh, no question.
And especially after the couple of years that we've had.
Oh, last year in
Oh, true.
particular,
Good
when
news is,
you see that win by Bottcher, and there was just no reaction. Yeah, the team's reaction, but there was nobody in the building to cheer them. Skip Stones, can you run this back? Brendan Bottcher got it, bang, bang, and away they go, and he'll leave it underneath.
So nice. How's that for your opening rock of the game?
Nice.
And that's the part of the game that Pat Jansen said he has worked on, is just trusting that those two brushers on the front end can do so much more with the stone.
Same speed
Yeah,
as
no
Rob
kidding, Kathy. Like
I thought
they'll yell sweep and they ruin it, right?
Yes.
Back
That
it
ran
up
very
or
straight,
make
yeah.
it over curl. You had to get used to that quality of brushing.
I think that's good.
That's more ice than I had, and John.
No, I know. I'm not really trying to get.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good ice.
I like that ice a lot, Koo.
So it's as fast.
You bet.
Yep.
Where are they going, Russ?
Right around, right where BJ was. Try to get it just short of the tee line, so there's no double, and you might as well bury it because
Line's
Wait,
good.
wait. It's
there'll
all
be
the
no
way.
double at all.
T-line.
So
Line's
just
good,
behind that
T-line.
raised stone.
Yeah,
Line's
not too
great.
deep.
Line's great. Easy,
Cooey
easy
in his
bend,
first.
easy
Just for
bend.
weight.
Right here, top tee.
It's always BJ's.
Yeah, BJ can curl.
It's all there. It's T-line.
BJ can curl.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, that's good. Good.
Good spot, Kev. I think so, yeah.
Toss, Kev.
Come on, Koo.
You roll it right to there. Yeah.
Probably got to throw firm.
Yep.
We got to play it straight.
I think so.
May as well give it a good go, right?
Hit and roll to the back of the button and take your chances. Well played in by Cooey.
Yeah.
And as you say, it started off with a stone in a dangerous position, top four, and he ignored it and he put up the corner.
True.
I think we can roll to back button.
Yeah.
Anymore.
It seems a little straighter and keener, right?
Final stone. Right now it is Alberta. Cooey sitting the two.
Curl.
Is he going to come up now, trying to roll it towards the button? And no, bangs it right on the beak.
He just threw.
We're the same.
Yeah, okay. Same path.
Yeah, if you want that same path, you betcha. Yeah. Same ice then, buddy?
Yeah.
Most
got
people would be saying, why would you go over there? You don't have a ton of real estate. You're
the
curling
same path?
away from the 8 foot, but you just threw it. Not just for Kevin's sake, for the front end. They know exactly the speed down this area. A little easier to judge.
Sitting one. Looking to open with a couple here in the first.
Easy.
That's
No.
not good.
You're fine.
Weight's really
Here's
good.
a great opportunity
Just put him down.
for that conversion. Two or more with last rock.
We're good.
Line's
John
good.
Morris calling line.
Line's good.
EJ Neufeld, Hebert on the brush.
Line's good.
Boy, Kev.
And there you go. Cooey with last rock. Makes it count. Scores two in front of a close to packed house. Boy, we welcome you back.
Easy. It's all there. It's all there. We got all there.
Alberta opens with a couple, making the most of the last rock. We welcome you back on this Wednesday night. Wow. Alberta, Team Canada, the All-Alberta battle. And here in the second, it will be Team Canada that does have the hammer playing the yellow stones. And right away, stones in play. And they're going around their own center with Ben Hebert second.
Do we ever want to?
Yeah, go.
That's good. Okay. That's just top 12. Yeah, might be 8 foot.
I think it goes without
Your
saying,
line's
but
good.
I'm assuming in a game like this, at this
Line's
level,
good.
these two teams in particular, the positioning of the rocks is all going to be so much more important.
No question, because the rocks are so straight to hit and they're so lively. If you don't get the angles right, this race to the button all the time, you can go from one shot, you've got a couple in there, to the other guy's laying three, and then it depends how late in the end that happens. If it's very late, you only have maybe 1-2 shots to get out of jail.
Maybe move it 2 inches. But
If you've got the angles lined up, you can maybe force a steal or something.
Fully buried. Top 12, Johnny.
Now, this is when people stop me and they say, I watched, and I'm amazed. He said move it 2 inches, and they moved it 2 inches.
Keep it out there.
Yeah, it's special.
Line's good.
Still gotta go. Weight's close.
You're just going top 12. Yep.
Yep, hard line.
Where are
Line's
you?
good. Line's
Top
good.
12.
Line's good.
Weight's good.
Line's good. Room.
Right on it. Right on it.
Yep. Hard.
Right
Move
on
it
it.
2 inches.
I remember that.
Hard,
Okay.
You're close, Vic.
Yeah.
Boy, Johnny.
Wow.
Shot, buddy.
Shot.
All right, let's take a look at all the games on the ice. The only team not playing is Matt Dunstone, and he's at 6-1, currently second place. PEI Ontario on A. Scoffin, Yukon, New Brunswick, Grattan, they're on B. Eliminated from playoff contention. Colton Flash is still part of the picture, and he's playing the young Newfoundland and Labrador team, very young, the junior team, and we're playing on sheet D.
No choice now. Run it back.
Pat Jansen.
Whoa.
Or pardon me, Brad Thiessen.
There's to what you just mentioned, Vic, with the Alberta, or sorry, the Team Canada Rock. The yellow was stuck out on the side. Alberta got to the inside, and that forced the error. Now it's this long guard and trouble for Bottcher right up the bat.
It's over.
All right, Kathy, let's start our updates with Colton Flash and the team from the Nutana in Saskatoon against Newfoundland and Labrador.
Well, on Nathan Young's last stone, he made a run back. That guard out front was run back into a buried Saskatchewan stone. He removed it, and so that is why he lies 2. This is now the 4th. And for Colton, he needs 8 foot.
And he needs tonight a win. Desperate for a win.
No. Oh, Kevin, don't touch
Just
it
leave
then.
I think it's fine. It'll be fine, guys. Whoa. Girl.
Brad Thiessen.
Shot. Yeah.
And that's good for the single for Flash. One more time. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, the double stuff. And he gets rid of 1, so it still leaves the Alberta side sitting the 1, but it's pushed out. No, that long, see the long guard, so it's covered.
Beautiful shot. Nosing like that, you think's bad, but it took the one off the button, and that yellow is now in the rings, and it could probably be promoted onto the shot rock.
Well, Prince Edward Island opened with a couple. That's Tyler Smith as he plays Glenn Howard and New Brunswick. James Grattan opens with a single against Thomas Scoffin out of Whitehorse.
Two choices here. You could try to guard up the yellow rays or just sink another one, and they're going to go with best guard second shot. You want to get to the inside here, though.
T-line.
PJ Neufeld.
Off.
Back T.
Let it come down.
No. Let it stop.
I don't think we want to touch the curl and stuff. That's a good shot.
Hey, Beach.
Very nice.
Good spot, Beach. Great spot.
You really don't want to be behind a T line, but you also don't want to set up a double. The idea is to force Bottcher here, and that's 2 rocks he's going to have to deal with.
It's you see. Cooey was even amped. Huh? He was excited, and John was right there and saying, "No, you don't. No, right in his ear. No, just leave it alone. Just leave it alone."
You know, it's really interesting. I talked to Coach John Dunn before the game today. Excuse me, and I said, you know, this is a team that has been very open, that they are not playing together again, that their journey is over. How do you keep that team atmosphere in a team that is no longer? And he said the conversation was all about what is the legacy that you want to leave. When you walk off the ice, you're Alberta. How do you want people to view you? How do you want to view yourself? And that in and of itself, and just the honesty on the team about knowing that maybe the time had come, has made all the difference.
There he is, John Dunn. He's a professor at the University of Alberta in the Kinesiology, Sport and Recreation Department, and has been working with Cooey since '09. Yeah, he did say too. that Cooey is very open. He believes there's a shelf life. There's an expiry date on a team, and it's about 8 years for Cooey.
And he also said that Cooey told a story to him a long time ago. Didn't talk about the players or the team that he was on, but one of the things that Kevin Cooey said is, I always want to be a good teammate. I always want to be honest, so there's never any issues about whether we're playing or we're not playing. And that honesty is something that has served this team very well.
Yeah, trying to loosen something up.
That's a veteran move. Instead of panicking, he just gives it a quick shove, tries to loosen what's there, and it worked. He ended up being heavy, but still a rock in the rings.
Boy, everything has come down this intern side.
Yeah.
Closest to the stands.
Line's good now. Curl, curl, curl.
Get in there.
Great shot. Very good.
Very nice. Bad timing for that pick for Neufeld, because he would know short, it blocks that shot off. He gave them one chance and one chance only. Pat Jansen took advantage of it.
Johnny, give me edge of rings.
Same speed, Kev.
Top 4, Kev.
So we've seen from previous games, you go out this wide, you're going to get more curl.
I think so, a little more for sure.
A little late, guys.
No,
Easy,
I got
easy,
good. I got
room.
good. Never heavy, never heavy.
Wait's close.
Skip
Whoa,
Stones.
room, too much room.
Lights good.
Cooey's first.
Has to go.
Go, man, lights green.
Go on.
And now they dig in.
Really gotta go deep.
Benny's, go,
Here's
Ben.
Benny,
Go,
Benny,
Boy,
Benny.
this is it.
Benny, go get it in there.
Try to
in
get
there.
it up.
We can get shot.
Drag it a little bit
Go, go,
more.
go,
Now
go, go,
Morris
go, go,
two.
go,
Now
go,
Morris two.
go, go, go.
Get shot.
Oh, good scrub.
Oh, not quite. Not quite. Still belongs to Team Canada.
Good shot.
This is playoff Cooey tonight, isn't it? That was nearly impossible to get shot. He just about did it.
Benny's, go, Ben.
Benny,
go,
Benny,
go, go,
Benny,
Benny,
Benny.
go.
Benny, go get it in there. Get it in there. We can get shot. Go, 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 go. Oh, good scrub. It's gonna have to. It's gonna have to.
We have the outturn tap. They might guard it. I don't know if they'll run. They could run our guard in. You have to be so thick. It's a bit of a no danger run for them.
Yeah, we'd have to throw it pretty high, I think.
Yeah.
Do you guys like guarding it or playing the top?
I like guarding it.
So the tap is the stone, what, just at the bottom of the cup? Is that the one they're thinking about?
Yes, on the open side, yeah. Yeah, 2 feet short of the rings. And if he tries the tap, the odds of making that are low. And then you leave this red tap that Cooey's going to make. And then how do you get the red one out?
Pretty high, because I'm not sure it's not coming back. It's kind of a no-risk run back for him right now on my shooter here.
Okay.
So I think the higher the better.
Yeah.
Well thought out.
Line's good. Halfway.
Halfway.
You think that
Halfway high.
Kevin Cooey would have played a little tap on that stone he just threw?
Yes, so they're going to take that away. But if this rock's too close, Cooey will use it to raise it in.
Whoa.
Curling, though.
Sit, sit, sit. Okay.
Same shot he
Good,
just
it hooked
threw.
a little.
You think it's there?
Oh yeah. With back 12, back 8.
Well, we don't want to do this. I guess that's not terrible.
I don't think you can see enough of it to do that.
He'll never be able to see the inside of our rock. Ever.
Okay, I'm not gonna.
And if he does, we're long gone then.
Look at that. You see that yellow guard? He's got it over curl by 6-8 inches.
You think it's there?
Maybe not even that
I
much.
just gotta hit less than half, though. Hey, I think what I had is too much.
I agree. I think you're right here. If anything, like we can play it tight, right?
Throw it back 4.
Back 4.
2 more feet.
Back.
Yeah, I love it. Let's get some curl with it because we're going to need it after the guard.
I don't think so. Not much. If you hit half a rock, that's borderline too thick.
Okay.
It looks tight.
We can play it tight because if we hit the guard, it's.
I know, but
a little more then.
I still want to make it. You never think that's not enough ice?
I think we can hold it here.
Mind you, I'm probably getting by that guard.
Maybe there. What are you throwing? Back 4, back 8?
I like the tighter ice.
Okay.
Just throw T-line weight on your own, Kev.
Interesting, because John's thinking back 4, back 8. They're thinking T-line.
Yeah, the communication.
Yeah, a little bit off there.
Hey, we'd like to go a bit. We got to go.
Hard line.
Weight's good. No, we got to go.
Line's fine. Line's fine.
Room.
Now the guard coming up.
Weight's really good. We'd like to go.
Just at the top of the Timmy's Cup.
Room.
That's the one that they were worried about.
We got to go.
Now they got to go. Get it by that guard.
Every inch.
Every inch. Bring it down. Now you got to get by their own. Can you get there and touch it up? Can you? Yo, it's very close, and it looks like they have.
Special.
Great shot, Kev. We got it.
Shot, Kev.
Hard line.
Come on, we got to go.
Hard.
Come on, Beach.
Hard beach. Hard.
Every inch.
Hard beach. Hard.
Come on.
Harder.
Come on,
Hard.
come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Hard.
Get in there.
I thought John Morris had the ice down perfectly.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
He did.
So I think Kevin wanted to go back outside as he did previously.
What they're worried about is making it and then rolling open, and then Brendan would have a double for 2.
On it real thin, eh?
Yeah, it's there, but it's.
So angled back and just touched the red stone that was bumped up.
And you know, if he throws the perfect weight and does somehow hit the right angle of the red one, it could be for 2. You have to like raise it to back button and just touch that. It's possible. I think they'd be quite happy with 1 though.
Right now it's a stolen point. Alberta, Cooey. After 2 wonderful shots. Now Karek Martin, Thiessen leaning on it. And they're going to lose it. It's going to over curl. And they'll have a look, but it certainly appears to be 1 red.
1 red.
1 red it is. And Cooey will pick up the steal. Ben Hebert, long-time lead, of course, for Kevin Cooey. Getting us underway here in the 3rd, and Cooey leads it 3-0. Opened with a deuce, steal of 1. Really very nice, quiet tap. And Bottcher's angle raise over curl.
Down into it.
So here we go to the 3rd on this Wednesday night. Once again, it is the defending champion Brendan Bottcher with Last Rock playing Yellowstone. How much, Kathy, do you think patience will be a part of this game? And the reason I ask is just, you know, Bottcher said in the pre-event comments, you know, we've learned 3 silvers and then a championship. We've learned what it takes to be here, but you know what emotion can do. You're down 3, and I just wonder if the emotion might get the best of him.
Well, it might, and it goes to what we talked about this morning, Vic. This is Team Canada. They were seated 9th coming in. They feel they're underdogs, and there's no question this crowd, even though they're both from Alberta, is very much in favor of Cooey. So to me, it's not about patience. It's about trying to deal with the emotions that come with the dream of playing in your own, excuse me, in your own province, and then you do, and you're still not the favorite.
Yeah, it's hard to believe. 9th, seeded 9th.
The Canadian champion.
Yep.
Yes.
Hard, Ben. Hard, Ben.
Uh-oh.
Run underneath. 1-0 Saskatchewan leads. They did take a timeout, Newfoundland and Labrador.
Well, they did. Colton Flash drew around facing 2 on his final stone. He is shot. Nathan wanted to run a stone back that belonged to him to try to pick it out, but the decision was to play the draw. He's got the entire 4-foot and needs a bite of it.
Gotta go, Nate. Gotta go.
Just 19 years of age. And not a chance. So it'll be a steal of 1.
Nope.
Line's good.
No, was it light? Dan, what are you throwing?
It's curling.
Must win for Flash. And Saskatchewan.
Okay. Whoa. Whoa. No, never. Kate. Kate.
Good.
Okay, knows it.
Board.
Board weight.
Board weight, Johnny.
Where the nose, John?
All right, over to sheet A, and we'll drop in on Ontario against PEI, and Ontario has a chance here for a bunch.
Just board.
Well, a long discussion by the PEI team. Tyler Smith facing 3 in the 4-foot, elected to throw a long guard on the outside so that Glenn couldn't draw in, but there is the other side, and that is the side he's trying to play to get to a bite of the 4-foot for 4.
Difficult start for this Ontario team out of Penetanguishene. They dropped 3 straight games, all of them on last rock.
Great shot. Where was that all week?
So there you go.
That says it all.
As he draws for 4.
Yeah, did you hear that? I can draw now, my knee's better. That's so true. You slide out at the appropriate weight, and then your knee doesn't hold you. Then you're not going the appropriate weight, and then how do you make that adjustment?
Pat decent.
Good medium. Weight's good.
Whoa. Clean. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Yes. Turn.
Sit.
Oh, bad break.
Double plate.
So they're all in the open now.
Could have made that a titch better for him.
I just should have stayed on it.
Throw, Brad.
Skinny half.
Thin half.
I like the out.
Trying to get a little cute there. You could have almost buried both of them and just over curled the hair. And now there's a pretty simple double here for BJ to not only cut it down to a chance for 2 for Bottcher, but this will be buried if it's perfect. Made it really thin.
No. Yep.
Clean.
Yep.
DJ Neufeld.
Whoa.
Yes. Don't hurt.
Morris has got him.
Hard. Right up.
What do you got? 1. Come across. Kick it. Oh, and look at that. Staying right underneath.
Okay.
Might be showing a little bit on that outturn side.
Oh, I didn't get it out, though.
Couple each. Oh, you got this double.
Hard. Right up.
Sits.
Oh, smokes.
The sound of those stones, usually it's a little bit,
Clean.
there's not a ping to it, but that didn't sound.
That sounded dull, eh?
Yeah, very dull.
Yeah.
Hurt.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, that is perfect. Right underneath.
Wow.
Sitting 3.
Good shot.
Nice. See, Brad.
Really impressive week for Pat.
Good shot, Pat.
Sweet, Brad.
Yeah, I mean, we still might get lucky anyways.
Yeah.
Well, no. I mean,
Even if you roll over near
Even
it.
if I roll
like
into
this.
it.
you can still. You got options. Normal. Out turn.
I don't think normal's enough to make the double, so I think they've changed their mind, try to roll it buried, which would be a wonderful option, but rolling right across beside that other one should give you double in the next one.
Hair down.
Yes, man. Real hard.
Maybe a little light. Hair down.
Hard.
Yeah, Morris. What do you got? Nothing. Right on the beak.
Curling a bit there.
That leaves an easy double, doesn't it?
That leaves a double, hey?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the roll.
Easy.
Okay, let's go.
Clean.
Solid. Almost medium.
Whoa.
Almost medium.
Clean. Whoa.
Looking for the hit.
Clean.
Had the roll
Yeah.
underneath.
Whoa. Yeah. Whoa.
What do you got? What do you got? Take a little bit more. Take a little bit more.
Beauty.
Oh, very
job.
nice. Run back, sticks it, and then almost buries it underneath. Pat Jansen.
Nice.
Thanks. I think we could, this 3-0 lead could be wiped out in a hurry. Just absolutely perfect.
If you hit by nose,
Actually, a bit of an awkward spot
I
to.
think you might be able to get it.
You can run it in there pretty good and only get one of them.
Yeah.
I like
At
the
least
in.
at least we got action.
Yeah, I like the in. I'll throw it at it, and you call it.
Okay, you got it, buddy.
So explain what he's saying here, that stone ended up in an awkward spot for Cooey here.
Well, to make the back double, the rock that's coming into the rings has to hit the top one dead on. If it hits it dead on, it's not going anywhere. So, for instance, like that, straight back, that makes the double, but it leaves a yellow one there, so you effectively only take one out. If you hit it on this side, you get that one goes out like that, and that one goes out, but the one in the middle stays because it jams.
Yep.
So I'm not sure he can get rid of both and the raised rock.
Oh, he's going to give it a go here now. Cooey with his first. Bang, bang. Oh, now he's got the catcher. Oh, look at that. Has he got that one over there? Okay. Oh, not quite. They're still sitting two.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Great try, Kev.
A little unlucky.
Tough one, Kev.
So he hit it between those two diagrams I had for you, and he threw it hard
Get
enough.
out of there. Hard on. Hard on. Okay.
Yes, you're okay.
Really unlucky because there's no double on those two yellows. Great throw.
Looks like a lot of ice to me. Can I have just a broom less?
Less?
That should be fine.
Speed should be good, hey?
14 and a half. Nice.
Yeah.
14 and a half. Got a hair light.
Line's good.
Line's good. Back teeth.
Line's good.
Line's good.
Front end suggesting maybe a hair
Back
light.
teeth.
Bottcher.
Easy.
And his first, trying to set it up here for a possible three.
Back to you, right? It's not. 14. It's even. It's even.
Close. It's close.
It's fine.
Back to you.
It's perfect.
Great
nice.
shot.
Nice. Good.
Not only there aren't any doubles, but it's tough to roll behind the
Try and make
red
a roll
one.
off of this one.
Well, this one you're higher, right? You're here.
It doesn't matter which one.
Well,
Okay,
here.
whatever you like.
Right?
Well, if you roll with this one, you're here.
I know, John.
Probably that
I've seen more
that
here.
outturn, right?
I've seen more here, so.
Yeah.
Normal?
Yeah, you got it, buddy.
We just started doing it.
Wow.
We've been playing.
Got second thoughts. He's coming back.
I think if you make that roll, you're here, and I think you can dig us.
Well, it's a bit shorter roll, though, right? I mean, it's for me hitting that, I'm ending up back here. I like this one. I've seen it.
6-1. This one's deeper, which is worse, but it's a shorter roll, which is better.
Oh, from that one?
Yeah.
We're like edge 8.
Like it was like kind of edge 8 is where we were rolling off of.
Solid normal.
Okay.
Let's make it.
Normal.
Solid normal.
Clean.
Team Canada sitting 3.
Whoa.
Cooey's last.
Yep. Whoa. 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 Yeah.
Now licks. Here we go. Roll it back. And,
Whoa.
and it'll spill and spin. Do they have to make a play?
I think they do.
Oh my gosh.
And it won't be an easy one.
Sorry, I was trying to leave it in the open.
It's all good. It's definitely them, though.
Okay.
They could have probably swept it and made the difference, but Brendan's saying let's stop and leave it in the open.
Looks like an out turn with Hack.
Okay, I like it.
You like that?
Yep.
Now, these have been getting a little straighter, but BJ missed 2 this end that overcurled.
A little bounce in his step as he goes back, looking at a possible 3.
I've got lots of room to throw in Hack. Yeah. Okay. I like it. It's more open than I thought. Just Hack.
Hack?
Yeah.
And his brother's right in behind watching. There's his brother Jamie here again, representing the Northwest Territories.
Clean.
Hack, clean.
Yep. Clean.
Yep.
Clean.
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 Yep. Hard.
Clean.
Tarek Martin.
Clean.
And right to it. And there they are. 3 to tie. Bottcher here in the 3rd. Now John Morris, of course, throwing the second stones for Alberta, and got a chance to get reacquainted with somebody he met 5 years ago. When John was playing with Jim Cotter out of BC, he met a young star in St. John's, Newfoundland, Nicholas Codner. He was 10 years of age. There he is. And well, guess who's here this year and on the bench? Nicholas Codner, now 15 years of age, and he got a chance to get reacquainted with John Morris. And Nicholas got into the game at 15, believed to be the youngest to ever play in a Brier. So it's a wonderful story, and there he is on the bench. Nicholas Codner out of Holy Trinity High School. Will he have some stories to tell when he gets back home? As we welcome you back on this Wednesday night. And the Team Canada gets that 3 right back. 2 wonderful shots by Team Canada 3rd. Pat Jansen, the run back stick, and then the hit and roll underneath. And then a little bit of bad luck for Kevin Cooey. Touched them all, didn't get rid of 2 of them, and that led to the 3 spot. So here we go to the 4th. Once again, Cooey and Alberta have last rock playing the Redstones.
It's not going to affect either one of these teams, but you know, Cooey did everything right. Won the draw of the button. Got a really nice 2, could have been more. Bottcher made a raised double like Cooey just did. Cooey made an unbelievable shot for the steal, and now they're back to even.
In this end.
Out turn.
Out.
Stay with the shooter, boys.
Yeah.
Slightly over curl on the center of the rock.
No.
Tried to get a piece of the red.
Oh boy, leaves the shooter there. Now there's a slight stagger in front as well.
I'd like to get around
And
the
a frustrated look from Kevin Cooey. 2-0 Saskatchewan leads Newfoundland and Labrador as we play in the 3rd, Kathy.
Well, Colton Flash went around facing 1, and on the attempted run back, Nathan got the guard but not the stone in the house, and then Colton was trying to draw to lie 2, and they don't know who is in fact second shot, and so the plan for Nathan Young is to hit and stick on the nose and then measure.
Do you know?
The one at the top after the measure was out counting it, so it's just 1.
It's red all day. Yeah.
So yes, I do.
You can measure it though, go ahead. I might measure it.
That's why you're the best. And around they go.
2/3.
Hey, John, take a
Stick
good one
with
here.
that shooter, Beach.
Yeah.
Got to give Kev a draw here.
So thinking ahead, you're trying to play a long raise double, and he's worrying about where his shooter's going to go, so that there'll be a drop path for Kevin.
Look at Ben Hebert.
Gotta go around the shooter, Beach.
Now watch that shooter. And it goes almost nowhere as it just spins off slightly off the center line. Still leaves the Team Canada sitting one covered without last rock.
Yeah, not good, because there goes your out-turn draw. I guess you could go around it if you had to. But
Nice speed here, Pat.
quarter-inch narrow in the first one, and quarter-inch, or the other way around, narrow in the second.
Halfway.
Just line's
Line's
good.
heavy. Halfway.
We're a little tight.
Brett.
Well, over and off. Over and off. Line's okay.
We're pretty high.
No.
Coming down.
No
Whoa.
curl. No curl. It's good.
Never has to curl.
Perfect.
So much focus on this Bottcher team with the change, and I asked Pat, how are you dealing with all of this white noise? You're the innocent bystander that gets brought in. How do you feel? And he said, you know, I've played sports my entire life, and I made the decision when I started this to just not go on social media, just stay within the team, and it's made a huge difference.
It's easier high, I think, Beach.
It's probably good advice for a lot of people.
Oh, gosh, yes.
Spin in here. Fairly. About a third goes up.
You got her, buddy.
Again, a situation here where you know that Cooey would love to be dictating the play, but they're chasing right now.
Yes.
And they have last rock.
Whoa.
BJ Neufeld.
Whoa.
1-2.
Attaboy, Beach.
And he'll open it up and then back that shooter away.
That gives Cooey the out-turn draw if he needs it.
I like it.
No strategy here, just simple guard.
I killed that a bit.
Your line's good.
We're pretty high.
Easy on this one. Whoa.
Okay, wait, similar.
We're halfway. Nope.
Maybe a hair more.
Got a curl. Hard
Cart.
Gotta go, guys. Gotta go.
Get it over there, Cart.
So Carr leads him.
Clean now. Clean. You're good.
See Thiessen backing up, trying to get that angle, brush on the same angle. A little tighter.
Good pair.
Straight high.
Yeah.
Get this guy at least.
You're looking to get two here, just the top one.
It's there. It's actually there, but it's one of those ones that you've almost got to hit it dead on, and dead on. If it ever stuffed in the button, they'd be in trouble.
Whoa. Yes.
Neufeld.
Whoa.
Bang. Oh, he's got them both.
Yep.
Two really nice stones. BJ Neufeld.
Working their way out of trouble here.
Nice shooting, Beach.
Well,
Yeah, let's try this.
Just even them up, right?
Yeah.
Should be close ice for that, I think.
Just even them up.
Yeah. Gotta be fully. Right?
Interesting.
I think I'd rather though leave them a. I'd rather leave them a hit and roll than a half rock double. So if it gets over there, it gets over there.
Amazing how many games you can lose when you've played a good end like Bottcher has here, and you throw the guard, because that's in a really good spot, and the guard ends up over or under curling. Cooey makes a good one and you give up a 2 to Cooey. He's saying this is a really good chance to force him, so he's given up on the steal. He's just going to split the rings.
Little room right now.
room.
Gotta curl a bit. Gotta curl a bit.
Room. Weight's good.
Gotta curl a bit.
It's always Carrick.
Gotta curl.
Because that was their goal at the start of this end, was to force.
Even him up.
Get him even.
Right. I mean, listen, and early with the misses. Now you think steal, but I mean, you have to make, Kathy, don't you, that adjustment mid-end and take what the stones are giving you?
Well, you should.
It's just that sometimes you don't do it.
Well, yeah.
But Kathy, a lot of teams would have guarded there, and
I agree.
And I don't think it's wrong, but it's amazing how many times you'll miss that guard and give up a 2.
Well, if it's not perfect.
Yeah, you're never giving up 2 this way. I like the call, really. You took a little less ice would have been better. There's probably one guy in the building that might be able to make this. He's in the hack.
Well, and wasn't that funny watching Brendan Bottcher this morning trying to play a flat
Mm-hmm.
double and saying there's only one guy in this that can make it, and that's the gentleman sitting in the hack right now.
Not only does he have the backswing, but watch what happens with his body. His body actually goes backwards. And he gets like that, and then he gets a little more thrust with his body. Plus the backswing.
Whoa! And it is, it's a track beat. You got one. Oh, he's going to kick it. Oh, he's going to kick it far enough. Oh, yes, he got it. Kevin Cooey.
That is so hard.
Good job, buddy.
Everybody marvels at the speed, but he had it at exactly perfect.
And now you have to, Brendan Bottcher, have to gather yourself up.
Trying to roll buried.
And we'll sit right there. So really well played down the stretch here, the backside of this Alberta side, because you take into account Neufeld stones.
Yep.
That one is first by Cooey, and now he's looking at a blank.
You know, when there's 3 doubles in a row, and the one was nearly impossible. What a small victory this would be. Get the blank.
Yep.
Hard.
Yep.
Once again.
You're good. You're good.
Ebert. And you're good as he backs off. And away it goes. Kevin Cooey.
I'll get battle there.
Nothing is safe when he's around.
Get a battle there, Kevin.
Carrick Martin throwing lead stones for Team Canada out of the Saddle Community Sports Centre in Edmonton.
Not bounce yet on this line.
Playing Alberta out of the Glencoe Club in Calgary. We forget though that Kevin's first championship, he was actually in Edmonton, and then he was transferred
to Calgary.
And then that 10, of course, was he was a winner there. Then went on to the Italian Alps, and he won the World Championship there. Cortina, I believe it was.
Thirds, 3/4, right?
The crowd's still buzzing over that one. Like it's a double, and it's like Kathy said in the break, they're fairly close together, so people think it's not that hard.
Heavy board.
Board.
Heavy board.
To be that accurate with that speed is pretty special.
When you think how Kathy, how quickly, Russ pointed out, he sort of rocks back, gets that little extra push. He gets to that hog line, the timing to release it, to make it a perfect throw.
Well, and the fact that Ben has now learned how to keep up with him and actually sweep it, because seriously, that rock is going so fast.
True.
Medium.
Yeah.
Clean. Clean. Whoa. Close. Clean. Clean. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Got them both. And just peeks out.
Really
Good
good.
shot.
We're just nosing it for now, I
Roll
guess.
under?
Roll under.
Yeah.
After an end like that, blank. Last rock again belongs to Alberta and Cooey.
Heavy hack.
Heavy hack.
As a skip, do you want to just dial it back?
Hard.
Maybe be a
Heavy.
little conservative. I know
Hard.
depends on the opposition.
Whoa.
But do you
Heavy
try
hack.
and maybe regroup if you're a Bottcher? Because you really have had it.
Hard beach.
It was set up to be certainly a steal.
Yeah. I know what you're thinking. There was never going to be a blank in Bottcher's mind there.
Yeah.
Never. Well, maybe not. He's played Cooey enough. Maybe he did expect it. But there's 3 incredible shots down the line for Cooey to get out of that. Yeah, I don't know. You feel the temperature in the room, right? You might say to your front end, "How you feeling? You don't want to go? Are you good with the rocks? Are you know, it's are we more patient, waiting for maybe Cooey to cool down?" It's a lot like other sports where, you know, do you let LeBron throw out threes all day, or at some point he's going to make them?
Normal.
And I don't know. I think that Brendan has played Kevin so often that he almost expects those shots.
Yeah, that's right.
And it's a break when you don't get them. It is a little disappointing. Some of the wind goes out of your sails, but it was not one of those 1 in a million shots. That's a shot that Kevin Cooey's going to make a lot.
Normal weight. Beach.
Yeah, that's true, the captain. It's no harm, no foul, right? It's a blank, so
sure.
It didn't hurt Bottcher either.
Thanks. Do you like easy?
Okay.
Oh, right center.
Whoa.
Roll it easy.
Pat
Roll it
Jensen.
easy. Whoa. Clean. Whoa. Curl.
Just at 75%, but my goodness. Throw the numbers away when you look at those shots he made in the third that led to a 3 spot.
Board.
Yeah. Board. Clean. Whoa. Oh, off. Get ready.
And
Hurt. Give her a go. Get her going. Get her cooking.
oh,
Yeah. You like hack?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Boys are frustrated because if you don't make the roll, the other guy will in this league.
Well, it's going to be a second chance now for Jansen to do it. If you get in behind the Russ, I mean, the run back would be pretty short, right?
Yes, yeah, but they're not automatic. You're right. But it would be a Bottcher Stone, so you might run it back and leave it there.
Curl. Yeah. Hard, Brad.
Can't get it to go in this spot. Remember, I said at the start of the game, the edge of the forefoot is so much straighter than out wide.
Shot. Good throw.
probably just nose now.
Or
You
big
knows
roll?
you're
Yeah,
in.
do you ever go big roll?
He's playing the roll back.
Okay.
What's he, if you nose and sit there, what's he doing?
You don't like the roll? I mean, if we roll, he's
Well,
probably
the
playing the run
problem is
back.
if we only roll 6 inches, we're dead, right?
Well, you're wide. I'm never going to miss that.
Okay.
Okay. Can we roll out at all and be in the house?
Board. Board weight.
Okay, so
You got it, buddy.
Look at the ice.
Board.
Heavy
Inside
board.
edge of the rock, so they're expecting
Heavier
this
than
to
last
curl
one.
about 3.5 inches.
No, John.
Clean it.
Ben, you got to go. Got to go to stay in the rings. Hard.
That's good.
Okay, good enough.
Just heavy.
You got to listen to Kevin in those. Like, he's got a plan. He's not afraid to play that out turn raise. It's his favorite shot. So he didn't want to roll buried. He wanted to leave that out there.
It's a bit like the caddy in golf, right? Like if the caddy says, well, I think you should go for it. Or,
going for it.
At some point, you got to talk to the guy that
Can hit the shot.
Yeah.
Easy. Play a big roll.
You felt
I mean, how many times have we said, sorry, Russ, Kathy, you got to get out of Kevin's way sometimes.
Yes.
Right? He's got a plan. And I know everyone's very experienced and they all want an opinion, but you just have to stop.
Well, and you look at him tonight, and he is that cooey that we have seen so often. Just let him go.
It's not that the other guys, like, they're brilliant, absolutely crazy good strategists, but if that's what he wants.
Hard!
Got it this time. Oh, there's the roll, but rolls too far as they hit it too thin.
Good.
Good.
More roll, yeah.
You got it, buddy. Make the roll.
The way you're rolling this, Kev.
Real good throw.
I think that's good ice, as long as I don't overthrow it, eh?
Yeah, I would agree, yeah.
Like, I think that gets there easy.
Control, down control, that's good.
You don't think it's minimum?
I think that's close.
Okay.
Jumping over to Yukon against New Brunswick, final stone coming up for the team from Whitehorse and Thomas Scoffin.
Well, lots of discussion. He needs to get full 4 in order to score. So going out in the wing and then hoping that it'll warp in to the forefoot.
Let it work, let it work, let it work.
All these games tonight, of course, from Pool A. And tomorrow, the final day of round robin play, Pool A will just play 1 game. And what do we got? Steal of 1?
Steal of 1.
So Grattan will pick up the steal to take a 3-1 lead. And for James Grattan, tonight is the end of his Tim Hortons Brier here in Lethbridge, as he will be idle tomorrow afternoon.
Is that 5?
Of course, they are from the Gage Golf and Curling Club in Oromocto.
Nice gradual.
Another beauty from Cooey. They just overswept it by 1 brush stroke.
Hack weight. Easy.
Yep. Clean.
Whoa.
Clean.
Whoa.
Clean.
Curl. Hard.
Perfect weight.
I don't think we were getting inside enough.
Right. It wasn't worth it. You know, you tick the guard, you give up 2. You look pretty foolish, so make it go away. It was a good shot.
Okay, thanks, Pat.
It's wonderful to see a crowd like this again.
Yeah.
Final stone.
Yep, gotta go, baby.
Looking for the blank.
Clean.
Morris calls off Hebert. And away it goes. So after a fast and a furious start, settled in now, 2 straight blanks. Day 6 of round robin play, and what a Tim Hortons Brier it's been so far.
There's a yellow stone that belongs to Dunstone underneath the 3rd. So it is shot stone. Matt Dunstone on his final removed a corner guard that belonged to PEI so that it could not be run in for 3. This is the yellow, red, red, yellow.
Ooh, look out now. Where's this going? And it'll roll too far. Got it. And now once they all sit, look at this. Oh,
look
1,
at that.
2, 3. And it looks like a 4 spot for PEI. Yeah. Mike McEwen looking for a couple here to tie and forward. Right now, shot rock belongs to Guju. Lot. You got this. Have you got this? Oh, you do. Wonderful. Mike McEwen. Magic Mike picks up 2. And a reminder, you can vote for your favorite AGI Top Shot every day at Curling Canada on Instagram. Top Shots is brought to you by AGI, storage and handling equipment for agriculture. Cooey fans, interesting to think that Bottcher, seeded 9th coming in, feels like an underdog, and he's the defending champion in front of a close to sellout here in Lethbridge. As we check the numbers after 5 in a 3-3 tie, as I say, really quick start. Cooey up by 3. Bottcher gets 3 back. Cooey's quiet tap was really terrific, resulting in the steal. And both teams at 78%, as you might expect, tied there, tied on the scoreboard. Curling Canada's mascot, Slider, working the crowd.
The Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada, by BKT Tires and OK Tire, by Home Hardware, Here's How, and by Sponge Towels, made for real-life messes.
Wait's good. Got it. Angle it back. What do you got? Oh, goodness. Have you got this? Hello! Goodness! Now, shot rock belongs to Guju. You got this? Have you got this? Oh, you do. Wonderful. Mike McEwen.
This is the yellow, red, red, yellow.
Got it. And now once they all sit, look at this. Oh!
Well, he told us, Gappy, he'd like a few fist bumps. Guju, hit it, roll it, get across, catch the red. Oh, you bet he did.
Solid easy.
Yeah. Now Myers. 1, 2. Attaboy. He's got it for 2. Yep. Here we go. First, Skip Stone. Back it up now. What do you got? Gonna touch? Ooh, he's gonna get everything. Oh my goodness! Did you move them all? Yes, you did. Kevin Quaddy. And then, of course, great shot. Also, Tyler Smith got 4 rocks moving to pick up the 4s. It ever been a wonderful week of curling here in Lethbridge as we welcome you back on this Wednesday night. 3-3. We go to the 6th. And it is Team Alberta and Kevin Cooey. Again, with the hammer, they have the last rock playing the Redstone.
Hit and roll on top of theirs, Johnny.
Interesting move. The first one for Martin went deep. Corner guard went up by Ben, and so they decided to draw into the rings, edge of the 4. I normally don't see that. You think you throw a center.
I like this.
I think what they're trying to do is get enough yellow in there that it keeps Cooey busy away from that corner guard, but he ignored it. And Ben Hebert made a perfect come around.
You just need a flop of hair. Yeah. Hack. Yeah. You're not going to bounce into this.
Very low risk, a chance at 2 now.
Heavy hack. Board.
Hit and roll on top of that outside yellow.
Hack, wait, hack. We're hacked. Hard.
Hebert.
Hard, Ben, you still got it. Hard.
Wow,
Right up. Right up. Okay, it's a good spot.
Let's light it.
Surprised he got
light
it.
You're not very good.
Shot.
No, it's
Easy.
Yeah.
No lack of curl here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Clean. Whoa, whoa. Curl.
Francis.
Whoa, clean. Clean.
Oh boy. And leaves it right there.
Nice.
And it is the shot rock. And just that little bit, it would appear really close around the edge.
All 4 of them.
Can you show the overhead? No.
I think it's the one just thrown.
Yes.
I think it's us.
Oh, okay.
I can.
Just nose it for now, I think.
It's not like we've never been wrong.
If you make this double,
I think what he meant was
pretty easy double.
when you hit this, they'll be closer on the red to that other yellow.
I could maybe hit the far one and roll in a bit, but.
No, this one.
Knows that?
Yeah. Same weight.
It's probably the play for now.
Board?
Same weight as you just threw.
Fifth end, and let's drop in on Saskatchewan against Newfoundland and Labrador.
Well, Nathan Young is facing 3. Colton Flash came in on his final, and I don't know whether it's because they're playing the youngsters or he was a little bit deep by accident, but came in deep, and if he gets to the nose and makes the double, he will be in the house and outcount the biter.
Good shot.
What a lovely shot.
And he is for the single.
Nice shot.
You don't want to take your eye off the ball if you're Saskatchewan.
No, you do not.
There are 2 losses here. It's crucial.
Easy.
Okay.
Pat Jansen.
Weight's good. Weight's good. Whoa. Curl. Curl, curl, curl. Hard drive. Hard.
Look out.
And he'll stuff it.
Dead nose.
Ontario up by 3 and a chance for more.
Well, Tyler was facing 2 on his final, and he got 1 and rolled away. And so Glenn now having an opportunity, trying to score 3.
Really got to go, Tim. Little more, it's close.
Chip.
Tyler Cross, oh, very nice. And even with that jam at the back, they pick up the 3. And maybe all this coming a little too late. You heard Glenn saying, so they had a 3 and a 4. Before tonight, they only had no more than a deuce. And that is a big miss.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, you got it. Should be
you like
straight on
easy?
this side.
That's insane. So even if you hit it and roll out, you're...
That was good easy.
It was solid easy.
I don't know. You know, I keep harping on it. It's a little more curl when you get wider, whether he didn't see that and softened it. There's an old adage in curling, you can't be narrow in a swingy spot. You can't be wide in a straight spot. So sometimes when you're a little soft in a swingy spot like there, it really exaggerates the error. Oh, there's no excuse for that, though.
Big roll, big roll, big roll. Good shot.
And they'll roll it over. Just get in, covered it all, actually.
There's a double or even roll over there with Peel, right?
Hit the wide one? Or you
Yeah, I
hit
think
the double?
so.
I think this is the play.
Okay. Yeah, right in the nose, buddy.
Kathy, BJ's Neufeld's demeanor's always impressed me, but he's struggled in 1 or 2 or maybe 3 games this week, and you wouldn't know it.
No, he's handled himself so well, but BJ's also the kind of guy that if he was playing brilliantly, he's not hopping in his step. He's just a very steady player, and he has definitely struggled a little bit this week from what we would expect, but you would never know it.
I think that officially curls there. See what they say. Yeah.
Trust it.
Did we try to? Yeah.
Pick half.
Yep.
John Morris has become such a, I think, a wonderful team player. You know, BJ knew what he did.
Mm-hmm.
There he was, walked down and very subtly just gave him a little pat on the back. Said, it'll be all right. You know, it's a team game. We make mistakes.
This is as good of a look as we're going to get.
That's the best part about a team game, isn't it? It's just that tight-knit unit, and you're all on one page, helping each other.
Can I have just a fraction more?
And then, as he said, you know, hey, you got to trust it. If that's sometimes you don't believe what you're seeing, your eyes won't let you believe it.
Yeah, no, that's exactly right.
Whoa, clean,
clean. Whoa, curl, curl, curl.
Got him.
Made that look easy.
A little pounding of the bumper by Ben Hebert, because they know they've let something slip away here.
Kind of weight, Kev.
Like good control. Yeah.
Not much you can
Good
do with
control.
this one.
Easy. Whoa, whoa. Clean, yep. Yep.
Let's roll left.
Bottcher at the far end, knowing the shot was simple, so just save a couple seconds on the clock.
Give you medium.
Okay. Yep.
Medium.
Hard. Whoa. Yep.
Middle up.
Hard. Yep.
Hard.
Firm. Hard.
You're close.
Hard. Firm.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yep. Good roll.
Oh, that's close. Nice try.
I just ran pin straight the whole way.
Heavy?
Yeah, a little heavy.
Oh.
There's another player with a poker face in Brendan Bottcher.
Oh, true. You know, he's been in the Brier final 4 years in a row. Nothing's going to phase him.
Huey follows it down.
I'm going to say nothing. I won't say anything.
As through it goes, and for a third straight end, we're putting a blank on the board. But that flash by Neufeld took any chance away. Wonderful crowd on hand on this Wednesday night. The biggest crowd of the event. In a 3-3 tie. Here to see the all-Alberta battle. Kevin Cooey, the Alberta champions, the Glencoe Club in Calgary against the reigning Canadian champions, Team Canada. And Brendan Bottcher from the Saville Community Sports Centre in Edmonton. We've had 3 straight blanks, 4, 5, and 6. And so now we go to the 7th. Once again, it is Kevin Cooey that does have the hammer, playing the Red Storms. All right, and let's go over and check in on James Grattan as he plays Thomas Scoffin out of Whitehorse.
Well, the pressure has really been New Brunswick on Thomas Scoffin and his team today, facing 3. Needs to get to the full 4.
Bit of room.
Line's good.
Back 8. Still back.
We got room. Room.
Grattan opened with a single.
Tons of room. It's got to curl. It's got to curl. It's got to curl. Whoa! Got to curl.
Scoffin replied in the 3rd, and then back-to-back singles, one with and then a stolen single. This has got to find the breaks.
2 yellow.
And
yes, sir.
It is 2 stolen. So 3 stolen points now by Grattan.
No, we actually put it.
Okay, we're a little tight.
It's good.
Close start. Easy.
It's
Easy.
good.
Close start. Line's good.
Close start, I think.
Close. Yep. Yep. Hard line. Gotta go, guys. Gotta go. Hard.
Oh, got it by everything. And
Good
right
scrub,
down to the back. So they've got 2 tucked in behind that tight guard. I got it by that one.
Hard.
And ooh, just a touch. Good. On the way by.
Good scrub. Good scrub.
Weight was perfect.
Yeah.
Time to bail.
Yep. Yep. Whoa, whoa.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Hard.
Ben.
Hard.
Roll the shooter, Beach. Roll the shooter.
1-2 stuff.
Hard, Ben. Hard. Hard.
And still got him to spill.
That's hard to believe. Jammed it so thick you wouldn't think it would roll that far, but it did.
Shot, John. Stick with it,
Ben. Hard. Roll the shooter, Beach. Roll the shooter.
Hard, Ben. Hard. 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 Hard.
Pretty good.
It's either that or it's this.
Yeah.
That was my first thought. Just hit and roll. But what do you guys think?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't mind you.
Hey, give me medium.
Okay. Okay.
He can. It's get quite defensive. You know, remember the opening end. Bottcher puts in the button. Kuitz is up the corner, and the rocks all over the place. End 2 was even more aggressive. Now it's kind of like getting a little closer to the finish line.
Yeah, 3-2. Colton Flash, Saskatchewan lead, and they have the last rock at it.
And this is a similar shot he played on his first. He played the in-off double on his first, and that's that red stone at the back of the forefoot. It is second shot, and now trying it again, trying to get to the lid.
It's flat, though, isn't it?
Careful, careful.
Oh, he's coming, and he just angles it by. I thought he was going to try to come off the yellow.
He was.
Okay.
One red.
Well, what it is to extend the lead 4-2.
Yep. Hard. Really hard.
Yep. Whoa.
Whoa. Close. Whoa.
Clean.
Yep. Yep. Whoa.
Whoa.
Roll it. Roll it. Roll it.
Whoa.
Roll it.
Okay.
Okay. Good toss.
not ideal, eh?
Anywhere but there.
Darn it.
Really good shot, but it ends up in the worst spot you possibly could, because what you're trying to do is get them together so that you can then make a yellow double when they're grouped. Because of that natural angle,
You got to kick this rock a
they
little
can
bit.
do something like that, and then there's probably no double for Kui. Well, maybe not.
Yeah. So we say nothing's safe.
Whoa,
Medium.
Whoa, curl. Hard, Kark.
Hard, Kark.
Gotta go.
Hard, Kark.
Hard. Okay.
And they'll lose their
Shot.
raised stone.
Okay.
You think, Kathy, Kui is comfortable here just running this all the way through now?
Yeah.
I think that he is the master of don't look at the scoreboard, and he's got endless patience.
Yeah.
And he's got last rock, so he's waiting for a move that's really risky. I don't think he feels like he needs to score.
No, he doesn't.
So what do you do if you are Bottcher here?
Well,
take some chances.
Yeah, at some point. Yeah, not this end, but yes, exactly. You'll probably see 2 center guards next end, assuming this is blanked. If you're ever going to steal, you'd love to do it in the 8th. But Bottcher is just as patient, Kathy.
He is.
He'll, he might be happy to give Kui 1 next end and then maybe blank 9 and try for 2 and 10. You never. Both these teams.
It's 10-5.
You get to the Brier final virtually every year. You're not fooling them.
Clean. Yep. Clean. Whoa. Clean. Yep. Straight up.
Well, after that start, of course, Kui with a deuce and then the single and the 3 for Bottcher, the crowd has really been on their hands, too.
Mm-hmm. Clean. Good, easy. Clean.
Yep, easy.
Clean. Yep. Whoa, clean.
Throw.
Bottcher at his first. As up and down the sheet we go. So we mentioned nothing is safe when it comes to Kevin Cooey, and no better example than here in the fourth.
Wow. How many guys can throw it that hard? There's probably 4 or 5 here, Flash and Gunner, and but this has to be hit exactly where he hits that. Dead on as much as he could of the yellow, and actually gets it out of there with Johnny's help.
And the He Shot is brought to you by OK Tire. It's going to be okay. We did put a stopwatch to it. From his release to contact, 7.2 seconds.
Okay, and from hog line, it's closer to 5.
Right up.
Hog to hog.
Right up.
Good.
Hard, Benny. Right up.
That's fast.
That's the kind of weight we'd always talk about Jason Gunlickson carrying.
We do, and in fact, I timed one of Jason's earlier this week. He made a wonderful shot, and it was 5 seconds, thrown very well. Great outcome.
Nice shot.
Little more.
Medium.
Yeah, medium.
Whoa. Whoa.
Medium.
Whoa. 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 Curl a bit.
Close.
Whoa.
And rolling it to another spot, and maybe that stone comes into play. Who knows?
Kevin throws a lot more out turns, and probably because he's maybe the best at the world at it. So Bottcher knew that full well and rolls it over. And most people like to play the blanks with an outside in shot, so that forces him to the in turn. We know it curls here.
Let me see edge of rock.
Like a dart.
Yep. Hard. Good, good.
And here it comes. And there it goes. So another one, 4 straight blanks. So will we see
Shot there, Johnny.
a move now by Bottcher when we come back?
Here comes the Rocket with his first. Bang, Reds are moving. Look at the yellow action.
Brilliant.
That is the weapon. Well, he told us Gaffney he'd like a few fist bumps. Bragushu hit it, roll it, get across, catch the red. Oh, you bet he did. Bragushu.
And that will be our feature tomorrow, as Pool B will play twice. Bragushu against Jason Gunlickson. And for Gunlickson, it'll be his last game of round robin. He'll have tomorrow night off, and desperate to stay at those 2 losses. Well, that's when Kathy and me join you again at 10:30 Eastern Time.
Easy.
Yeah.
Should be dead straight for you.
Good job, Benny.
It's an unusual number for Hebert.
Yeah.
He's like 1 point off the top at around 90, what is he at, 92?
Yeah.
Clean.
It's the hit. Those 2 hits.
Whoa. Straight.
It's close.
Hard. Whoa.
So we got something going here.
Look at that. Oh, almost. I thought he had it.
Just spills a little bit.
Real close.
So a couple of corners out there. It's tighter center line guard belongs to Team Canada. The stone at the bottom of the cup belongs to Alberta. Tough to see those.
Heavier than Ben's.
Never. Not much. Never.
Heavy hack.
Clean.
Yep. Hard. Whoa.
Whoa, whoa.
Yep. Whoa.
Hard, hard,
Yep. Yes,
hard.
yes. No roll, no roll, no roll, no roll, no roll, no roll.
Okay.
Spot.
Shit.
Hack.
Yeah.
Hard cart. Clean. Clean. Whoa. Oh, curl. Sorry. Good shot.
That's all he could do.
Should have let him keep going, but we were getting awfully close to the guard.
Made that board. Board.
That's the difference when you're playing around these guards so tight. The guy with hammer, he can wreck on one and maybe survive with his last shot. But in this case, if Bottcher's team wrecks this late in an end, he might be giving up a 2, so he can't call them quite as aggressively as the team with hammer.
Oh, board. We're bored. No. We're bored.
Ben.
Too late.
Ah.
Too late. Hard on that. Hard on that.
Oh, fuck's sakes.
Okay, John. Straight draw?
Yeah, straight draw.
A little heavy.
I think it less.
Oh, too
Neither second at the top of the game.
It? No.
Speed's the same as it's been.
Yeah. It's
Part of it too is when the teams are this good, the shots you put pressure on your opponent back and forth. The shots degree of difficulty goes up.
Don't mind it. Your line's good.
Yeah, I thought there.
It's not bad.
Slow slide.
Yep.
It's close.
Line's good.
We're tough for T right now.
Easy.
T.
You're gonna have to go a little.
T.
Yeah.
Oh.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Yep.
Go ahead.
Yep.
Clean now. Clean now. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're 3/4 under.
Yeah, that's good.
Good shot.
Nice.
What do you got?
I got half.
This play's good.
Yeah.
Hack.
Same weight I threw here, Beach. And Johnny.
How's that look?
Should be close.
Bit less? Hack
That's
weight.
good.
Throwing here.
Weight's good. Easy. Weight's good. Easy.
Oh, John.
Whoa.
Oh, John.
Clean. Whoa.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
Hard. Gotta go. Whoa.
Yep.
Hard. Ben, way over.
Hard, Ben.
Okay.
Job, Beach.
So we already know that one team has qualified for the playoffs, and that is Brendan
Easy.
Bottcher.
Easy? Yeah.
Easy. Yeah.
He's through, and Alberta with a win tonight would join them. Remembering, of course, only 3 teams get through.
Alberta would have
Clean.
beaten both
That
those
weight's good.
teams if they win this one.
Clean. Yep.
Weight's really good.
Yep.
And the reason why we can't say Matt Dunstone has qualified
Great
is
shot.
because there is a potential for a 4-way tie at 6-2. So when you take that into account, he has not qualified.
Oh, that must have just been max ice on your first one.
Yeah, I liked it.
I thought it was a good throw.
Yeah.
Middle 8.
When you put it down, I thought we'd be fine. I was all.
Let's say whoa, John.
How's the weight?
Board weight.
Yep. Hard. Hard. You got a bit of roll. Hard. Anything.
Trying to keep it away from the center guard. The shorter the roll for Brendan Bottcher, the easier it'll be.
A little high, otherwise we're going to be behind the T line.
Yeah, medium, like good 2/3.
Yeah. I think this one will curl up an inch for us.
Let's go right next door and drop in on the game between Saskatchewan, Newfoundland, and Labrador.
Well, Nathan was facing 3 on his first. He hit and stuck and only got 1. And so Colton Flash removed it. And so facing 3, he can just get to the nose of the shot stone, and it will outcount the other 2.
As mentioned, this is the youngest team in the field, 19-year-old Nathan Young, and they just recently won the Newfoundland and Labrador Junior Championship.
Solid easy.
This is the future of the game.
Whoa. Curl.
Very talented team.
Whoa. Curl.
A little bit.
Oh, close. Good shot.
Real close. Close.
Now, do you give it a go, Kath?
Sorry. That didn't do too
It'll be in front of the tee line.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it's worth it.
Kind of wait there, Kev.
I don't know why you wouldn't.
Forward?
Right. Well, I was thinking if you roll behind the tee line, but it looks like it'll be in front.
Well, I think it's close. I think it's curling a little bit here, right?
I like that broom a lot.
Yeah.
And while I do think that Kevin Cooey's very comfortable
Just try and roll like not dead buried.
with the scoreboard, I do think if he's given an opportunity to score 2, he'll take it.
Yep. Yeah, no, you're so right.
Why not roll buried if he could?
I think they are now.
No, he said he's not quite buried.
Because if he's not quite buried, then any play that
no,
Brendan
no.
Bottcher makes, it has to roll into the open.
Off.
Clean up. Whoa.
Sorry, I just heard you say that.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
It's close.
Yes.
Beach.
Roll it. Whoa.
Oh, that is dead buried now.
He is money, isn't he? Just money.
Run.
I do. Just firm.
Yep.
Middle of the rock.
Middle of the rock.
To Kathy's point, too, that was the other reason. If it's perfectly buried and this is ever made perfectly, you're not blanking.
And you're forcing Brendan to have to play this.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yours didn't do much, Brad.
What a beautiful shot.
Didn't do much.
Brendan doesn't miss too many of these either.
Final stone for Brendan Bottcher.
Clean.
Right now,
Clean.
Cooey just
Whoa.
rolling
Clean.
one underneath.
Clean. Roll.
What do you got? Run it back. Got it. And away it will go. So we're heading towards another blank here.
Some nice shooting.
They gave it a go.
Good throw.
Yeah, close.
And Cooey with the advantage.
I knew we had it.
All good.
And he would pick up the plus. Out curling Bottcher by more than 5%. The player numbers are brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. Another one. Getting very good at my zeros. It remains 3-3. The All-Alberta battle at this year's Tim Hortons Brier. Tied at 3. But it's become a little more cautious. 5 straight blanks. Once again, it will be Alberta and Kevin Cooey with Last Rock playing the Redstones. So you got the long center. Couple of stones in front. Ben Hebert.
Yeah, I think that's there right now. His line's
It's
good.
top 12. John, just play
Top
the
12,
weight.
John. It looks there, buddy.
You're just going full 12.
Line's really good.
Weight's good.
Line's really good.
Weight's good. All there.
Full 12.
Does
Weight's
not need a
good.
curl hard. Where's the weight?
Gotta go.
Hard
Gotta go.
line.
Top 12.
Hard
Right in the corner,
line.
Johnny. Let's go.
Gotta go line,
Hard
John.
line,
Never
John.
off.
Hard line. Hard. Okay. Good sweeping.
Okay, good job, Benny.
Super shot.
Straight free.
Alberta opened with the Last Rock.
I like it.
Got their deuce.
Like
Then the
freeze.
steal of one after that very nice little tap. And then they took advantage. They did.
Good speed here.
Alberta a couple of misses to put 3 on the board, and that's all we've had so far.
Now it's a classic situation where Bottcher's trying really, really hard to force Cooey to a single. Once in a while, I know with our team, we'd say let's try for 2 or 3 here,
Are we around it?
because you probably will get some chances.
Yeah.
But if it's not working out well, you have to bail out as quick as you can to get the blank.
Yep.
Only 1 guard right now.
Going by they go, and
Okay.
back they go, finally settling
Ooh, that's interesting.
back edge of the 12.
Might get this.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You know, I think if you raise this guard onto the red that Hebert threw, the yellow
depending on how they get it, could drag back and get that nibbler.
No.
John
Never,
Morris.
never. BJ. Beach. Roll a shooter.
Shooter.
Watch that shooter now as
Get
he
it out,
drives
get
it
it
by
out.
everything. And
Get it out.
Okay. It'll roll and cover the edge of the 12.
Try, John. We just tapped.
Veteran call there, John, saying, you know, don't
Guard
be
it.
watching what happens. Get that darn corner guard out of there. You might be able to, if Brendan gets a chance, get around that and stop Cooey from blanking. Still a good situation for Team Alberta.
Going with the other turn this time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tight. Whoa.
Haven't played many this way lately.
Tight.
Whoa. You never need to for line.
It's got to die a little.
Yeah, we're tight. I think it's good, hey?
No, never.
Perfect.
Never.
Wait. All right.
Clear that. This
Uh,
way.
Always nice to see a true gentleman.
Kill our own.
Nerl Morris. Yes, before the days, of course, where you could parachute in.
TJ side.
Playing
Probably not as
for
bad if-
3 different provinces, Manitoba, Quebec, and Ontario. And then, of course, longtime coach. Worked with Rachel Holman so many years.
Done so much for our sport.
Same shot, Kev.
So many young curlers out of Ottawa because of her all. They were really good.
No. Yeets.
This isn't close. Forget it.
No.
Okay.
Get it in.
Takes away that little problem on the corner, though.
It's not bad. Then we're line 1, 2, and 4. It's not bad.
One more guard. Want to call time? I want to talk about this one.
I'm good with that.
All right. Brendan, you want to call time?
Sure.
Rarely call a timeout this early in an end, but with that freeze of Hebert's,
We were thinking maybe just lie 2, 3 maybe.
He's got the
or 1,
double
2.
off his red.
If we
possibly.
guard, he runs it one more,
He
right?
still
Yeah.
has 4.
I know. We got to. I think we guard once more.
Even if we
Talent
threw a
coming
high
in.
guard.
Talent coming in.
We
Talent.
guard. He's running it one more time for sure.
Do we try and just throw it higher then?
I like the hit and roll. Pretty hard blank right now, isn't it? You hit and roll over here.
He's getting the 3 on the center line all in one, though.
Well,
It just hits it on the
Yeah.
little high of nose.
He might even.
Yeah, but
well, if he does that, then we just draw here and it's force.
like if you put up another guard and he runs it in, now you're in a bit of grief, right?
Do you like the hit now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys like? What do you think?
Well, the only other shot I saw was a draw into here.
I don't like that. Well, yeah. I don't know.
Or guard once more and then do this.
sit a couple there. What they're concerned about is this. If you hit this red on the slight high side as we're looking, it'll drag this yellow there, and there's a double. And then the not only is the blank alive, there might be a 2 alive.
So it was the ultimate decision here.
Speed's the same.
I think they've decided to go around it, or no, sorry, it's straight guard, I think. They wouldn't be going around.
It's fast. It's.
I looked at the ice, I was thinking it's come around ice, but it just straight guard.
5-1, New Brunswick leads the Yukon. Final stone coming up. Team from Whitehorse, Thomas Scoffin.
Well, they took a good look to see if he gets right to the nose, if it will outcount the one on the left in the 8-foot. And it does look like it will, so he's playing the hit, looking for the nose.
Lean.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Former junior silver medalist, losing to Matt Dunstone when he went to school in Alberta. He was the Alberta junior champion. And that's good enough for the single.
It is now. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Good.
Nice.
You only got an inch of it.
Straight peel.
A little bit of poker back and forth here.
You know what? When he hesitated for a minute, I was thinking, is he coming in to do something?
Yeah. I think it was a good move for Bottcher. Now they're peeling it is because it delays his next decision making. I think now he might hit the red one and sit 2. And then Kevin Cooey's down to 3 rocks to
You like board?
help.
Johnny, do you guys prefer to throw hack or
Whatever you prefer. Straight here. That's my only thought.
like easy board? Right?
Yeah, so 2 times 6 in a row. One was 1989, Pat Ryan, Alberta against Rick Folk of BC. And then in 1990, Jim Sullivan out of New Brunswick against Ted McFadgen.
Board.
Yeah. PEI.
Right.
Yep. Yep. Gotta go hard. Hard. Whoa.
Not the plan.
No. That just opens up multiple here, isn't it?
Fly 3 beach. Whatever that looks like. Okay.
Probably cheated a bit because it's a
That was a good
straight
throw.
spot there, and he just once it
I
gets
wasn't anticipating it.
closer to the line, it
Jumped
goes a
on you
little more.
bit.
No, neither was I.
Isn't that
Wait,
funny,
you're
huh?
seeing.
Yeah.
They've watched it the whole game, yet they still
Normal.
don't believe it.
Well, I think it's straight at the 4-foot, but they were just in a hair, and it just catches to that line like a magnet.
It's nice normal.
Pretty precise shot he tried,
3/4.
but he missed it the wrong way. That's the bad news.
Yeah, you're right.
One bit more.
No, I think that's good, Kev.
You got her, buddy.
Easy normal.
Whoa, John.
Hair down.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Neufeld.
Whoa. Roll it, Benny. Yes.
Roll it, Benny, roll.
Going to get it? Yes, he does. So the short run back. And they are sitting 3. And we have our first final. And Ontario has won it over PEI 13-5. So after that tough start, that's now a 3-4 record for Glenn Howard, and Tyler Smith will fall to 1-6.
Yeah. A quarter.
Turn, I think. That's your intern?
Yeah.
Probably spin.
It's a quarter.
I was gonna say a quarter looks like it might spin out. But
I'm not throwing it very hard.
Yeah.
Thin double. He needs to make the double.
All right. You got her. You got her.
It's interesting because if he makes the double, he's still got that
Could I
little
have
nibbler
just
at the
a
back.
millimeter more? Medium.
Medium.
Whoa.
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 Whoa. Close.
Brendan Bottcher's first as we play Skip Stones.
Brad.
1-2. And look at it, backing it up underneath a little bit and gets them all going.
Have to hit it definitely a bit high to get it.
Oh, I don't think it gets it.
Oh. Good throw.
I think this goes, Vic. If you hit it what we call naturally, and then the shooter rolls over there somewhere, maybe into there, I think he can make that double. The dangers if this jams, then Cooey could be forced. But you don't have another choice. You can't hit. It's hard to hit that yellow and stay.
I think you throw it hard at 2/3.
Do you guys like this at all?
Well, take a look at the angle, Beach. If you go hard at 2/3,
it's a good shot if it makes it.
Yeah, I mean it's there for sure, but It's an all or nothing.
I don't mind the nose hit too.
It's an all or nothing shot. Where if you
as long as we don't give him a double to stay, right?
Push this to here. That double to stay is going to be pretty tough.
Yeah.
Well,
he's going to have to play it this way.
No matter where, I might have a chance of blank.
Okay. What do you think, John? You think it's there?
Well, it's for sure there.
I think it's.
Well, it's there.
They're both there.
You're
Both shots are there.
The shooter.
No, I know that.
Can I still play it with control and make it, or is that not?
Don't hate that.
I feel like if we're playing control, we're hitting the nose.
Well,
yeah.
No, but we can make the hit and
still
roll
make
here,
them
and it's
both.
close. Like if you hit and roll here, it's close.
And the thing I don't mind about it is
matter.
even
It's
if you nut it right here, like nut it almost, it's
can't
going
nut
to
it.
still spin out.
I don't. If you're nutting
Right.
it, you're rolling your shooter.
Yeah, well, you got to hit it to here.
Here's my thoughts. Both the shots are about the same. We'd prefer to be tied with than 2 up, right? Right now.
I know, but we can still accomplish that with.
What do you think it is to make this? It looks like
I think it's
half a
2/3.
rock.
Yeah, half a rock.
Yeah, I would say.
I'm seeing
it's-
half a rock.
I would say half for sure.
Yep. Yep. Half so.
I think so.
He's
Even
not convinced,
skinny
is he?
half, I think.
No,
I think half
Kevin's
stone,
not
Manny.
convinced.
I don't
No,
wanna
Because
get-
you've got to make a decision. If you want to save this one,
Okay.
you have to throw lightweight. If this
gotta
if this
draw
one
around
comes
it,
back
Yeah.
and
No, maybe let's
sticks
play that hit
because of the light
and
weight,
still 'em.
Bottcher makes that double, and now you're forced, and that's really bad. I'd be throwing it really, really hard, and then when that yellow of Bottcher's comes down here, you got a little wiggle room, and it might go that way. You roll out fine. You get your blank, and your chances of winning are real good.
His rock will be up here. I'm having a go at it anyway.
Okay.
Right?
In a must-win for Saskatchewan. Up by 1, Kathy.
Well, Nathan Young tried to play the hit and roll on his final stone, but to roll the other way, it curled too much on him. And so he got to the nose. He is shot stone, but this is an open hit for 2.
Clean. Oh, easy. Oh, are we heavy?
Out of the Nutana Curling Club in Saskatoon.
Clean, you're good. Clean. Throw flash. 2 red.
2 it is.
1 for
You know,
sure.
you don't
yeah.
often see Kevin Cooey's. He goes always down to make a shot with purpose.
Let's go for goals.
Just not sure he's convinced this is there. Still not.
I'm not sure. Do you know, Kath, what weight they're throwing? Because I think you'd throw it hard, wouldn't you, to try to get rid of those yellows?
I thought they talked about regular. He didn't talk about
Yeah. Because obviously saving your shooter.
I think we either commit to nose,
My shooter here.
because I think if you hit 3/4, you're not touching this. You're gonna miss.
Right, I hear. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Let's do it, Kev. Nose it.
Boy, and they seem on a different page. Because nose hit, I think, misses it. Bottcher makes the double, and then
Heavy
you
control.
cannot blank.
Yep. Whoa.
Ebert picked him up right away.
Heavy control.
Still there.
Hard.
Morris calling line.
No.
Beach.
Now helping it over. Neufeld.
Roll it.
Bang. Got it. Oh, and they're going to run it by.
I don't like that play at all.
The double for the blank.
I don't think so.
You could have hit that high side with any weight you wanted, and you got a blank.
Back, Kev.
Overslept. He's going to play it.
Well, it's curious how the it went from 2/3 down to a nose hit.
Yeah. Nose hit was going to miss the back one. You're giving him a double no matter what you did. So why not kill that back one?
Just a little tap back.
Probably. Okay. Firm right on the nose.
Firm on the nose.
Doesn't miss too many of these either.
You like this?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure how to make that in-turn draw.
No, I like this.
It's straight here, too. He could play this double and miss it on the
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's not a gimme double.
high side.
I like this.
So there is a little overlap.
And the
Did he actually look at maybe playing the draw down that center line side?
No question. You certainly could. But this accomplishes a lot, too, because
But he can't just sit there, right? He has to roll a little too.
well, he has to make the double. But he'll be in. He'll be in if he makes the double.
Nice.
And he is. Just
Great
look
shot.
at that. The 2 biters around the edge. And now desperate. Can he get out of this and take the last rock to 10? Kevin Cooey.
Nice shot. Yeah, Kevin, a little surprised he didn't just hammer that out of there earlier. A little high side.
Okay, put a good toss on it.
There's Bottcher under his breath say it's really straight here. We might get a miss.
Would love nothing more to make this run back double and take last rock. Now, Neufeld. Late licks, you got it, and it'll go by. Bottcher will steal one to take the lead. Wednesday night, Tim Hortons Brier here in Lethbridge at the NMAX Center. Welcome you back. And in our featured game, Team Canada, after 5 blanks, the last score was in the 3rd. Brendan Bottcher, steal of 1 to take the lead, but that all-important last rock still belongs to Alberta and Kevin Cooey. Now need to regroup, refocus.
That was a nasty steal. They played a great end. They had some good rocks and spots. Looked like a pretty simple 2, and then Kevin's first one, it was like you can't see the forest for the trees. They talked and talked and talked to the point that all they had to do was high side that with speed, and they're going to blank and probably win the game.
Keep going.
All right, over to Grattan, New Brunswick against Scoffin, Yukon. Kathy?
Well, Thomas Scoffin went around on his last one. It is the shot stone, but it wound up deep and has set up the double.
Final game for James Grattan here in this year's Brier. He has tomorrow afternoon off. Bang, bang, move it, and far enough. And there's 3 more.
3 to Brier for you guys.
And that will be it. And Grattan will pick up the win. It'll be 8-5, the final. And he will finish at 3-5. 8-2 is the final, pardon me. 3-5 is his record. And look at Darren Moulding acknowledging he's playing at home.
Hey, buddy. Hey, give me a hug.
I love you, buddy.
There you go. So Grattan reached out and asked him to come down, play with me as the import. And they won New Brunswick to get him into the Brier. And here he is playing at home. And so we'll see what the future holds now for Darren Moulding as the crowd acknowledges Darren Moulding.
If you rub it, roll in.
Weight's great. Just through.
Yep.
John Morris.
Hard, Ben.
Clean. Hack. Clean.
Hard, Ben. Whoa.
Clean.
Hard.
Hack.
Hard. Rolling it. Hard.
Roll it, Beach.
Roll big. Roll big.
Okay.
Shot.
Okay.
Come around tap that was just tried by Canada. Knocked the corner guard into the boards, and then Kevin got to put it back. So this is still buried.
Whoa. Lead. Yep. Yep. Whoa.
Oh boy. Good.
Very nice. Now it's a yellow when you're running in if they bury.
With this, he's probably freezing, but
T-line weight.
there's no run double.
Yeah, right on the tee. You want to be.
T-line-ish.
Right on the tee.
Top tee. Top tee.
Yeah. Sweep for T.
I like it. Oh, no. Line's not tight.
That's not good. That's you need to be.
Gotta go over
Said
for
that the
T.
Scotties and we've seen here, 50% minimum.
Line's good.
DJ and go.
Close to it.
Both you go.
Yeah,
go,
that's
go,
amazingly
go.
low.
Hit the weight, guys. Gotta be T line.
Hard.
Keep going.
Harder, Beach, hard. Good boy. Good.
Well, not that it's easy, but there's a run double here.
Shot, Johnny.
And another final. And it's an 8-3 win in a must-win for Saskatchewan and Colton Flash over the team of Nathan Young from Newfoundland and Labrador. So Flash now 5-2.
Clean.
Heading into the final
Clean.
draw, and that's a big win for him.
That's fine.
Beauty. Nice shot.
Good shot.
Wow.
Great shot, Pat.
Beautiful shot. He wanted to hopefully roll, but that now you can't really bury if you're
Go
Cooey.
here. Or here.
Yeah, I think
I think
there.
there.
Yeah, it's not a big hole to get
Not
here.
the worst, right?
It's there.
Like this is no good, right? Rubbing this and bouncing there is.
I think you go behind it.
Yeah.
Okay. Just throw T line.
Yeah.
Not a big port with that center guard off line like that.
Yeah, it's not a huge hole. Get the weight.
T-line, buddy.
Beach. Hard, I got light.
Root.
Hard, I got light.
Got lots of room.
Hard, you gotta go.
Well, guys, it has to curl.
Off.
Has to curl.
Off.
Hard,
Gotta
John. Keep
curl,
going.
John.
Go, John. Hard.
Hard.
Keep going. Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Whoa.
No.
Ouch. Try Beach. Good sweep, Johnny.
And one of the biggest reason that Aaron Moulding wanted to play in this Brier, because as at home, and his son Brady would be there to see him and watch Dad.
So guess what? He's got hockey Saturday, right?
Already planning. We've got hockey Saturday, and so okay.
That little smidge off the guard, it leaves a double here for Pat.
Hard!
Slides it underneath.
Oh, man. Worst part about that, too, is it opens up the corner guard again.
Oh, good crack at it.
Sorry.
All good.
I thought I made it when I let it go. I thought it would come up a bit, but it didn't.
We'll have to make a good freeze.
He's the same weight.
I don't think he's playing that now, but
Your top 12.
I'll try and give
throw
you
your weight
We
is.
got it to here.
Well, whatever.
A couple more feet.
Right there.
You got it, buddy.
Okay, Beach, top T, buddy.
And Bottcher's thinking freeze. Cooey could take that away if he
Yeah.
knew, but you have to respect Brendan
Oh,
Bottcher's
yeah.
hitting ability,
Lots of
too.
room,
You don't want
lots
to
of room.
group them.
Just play the weight, John. Don't kill it.
How's line?
Has to curl,
Don't
man.
kill it. Where are you?
Well, it's funny, Kathy, how we've communication is such a big part of the game. This team, so many times you've heard Cooey, where are we? What are we doing?
Yeah, and they'll answer when he asks, but
Should be given.
They just put their head down and go sometimes.
Nice shot.
Yeah.
It's one of those guards that if Brendan, let's say he hits this, I don't think he's going to, but if he hits this and rolls buried, it's tough to
ends
chase
ago,
it for Cooey.
When you threw that one around, the guard was a little more over, but I gave you here, and we probably got close to dead buried around that one.
Okay. So right around there?
That's got to be close.
Yep.
It doesn't look like much, but.
Speed's pretty nice still.
Well, it started off all kinds of rocks in play. Cooey with his deuce, the single, and then Bottcher with the three. And here we are, 4-3. Look at the team stats still. Will that miss of the blank attempt, that run back. When they got a little bit convoluted when it came to how much of the stone to hit, will that eventually cost Kevin Cooey? Play here in 10. The game story brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
Is that like mint to me? What do you think?
Line's good.
Okay.
Top 8.
Line's good.
Couple choices here. Freeze dead on or try to get it underneath.
Top 8.
Line's good.
Line's good.
Line's
You're
good.
talking just across the nose, were they not? Is the
Yes, to get it buried. Yeah.
Almost top button.
Curl a bit if you can. Curl a bit.
No, line's good. Line's good.
It's good. It's good. That's a good spot.
wow.
Nice shot.
Interesting call.
Good.
I mean, I wonder if Cooey's surprised by this.
Mm-hmm. Because he's got
You won't have like a sliver.
the intern and the outturn at him now.
Ever like this at all?
Well, the thing is, if he makes this, I have to chase, right?
What if you just tap it? Like just touch it?
It's way overbearing.
What a great spot.
Well, like you could kind of go for it because if you miss it, it's not that.
You don't want to get to here.
You're thinking out turn bunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the yellow.
John, but if you
Bump
bump
him
it and get
open
to here,
I'm saying bump him open.
Yeah, bump them open, right?
guys,
What do you
it's
like?
overburied.
Yeah, I know.
I like just kind of throwing one in here.
Just a straight freeze on ours.
I mean, is this chase there?
really hard.
But it's there if I need it.
Yeah, but it's
Straight side too.
really hard.
I don't love it.
How? Out
What's
turn.
that?
Yeah.
This one or this one? That's why we can almost play it on either one, right? Because if it over curls, we do that, or if we do that.
Very different weight.
Yeah, if you could do this with like top button weight, just do this. That's the best.
I'm thinking
right?
we're just throwing
Yeah,
back.
but if I get to nose, it's brutal.
If you get to nose,
If it's really curling in there, even if I did it to
I think
like
it's hard
there.
to get to nose.
Huh?
I think it's hard to get to
That's
nose.
no good if we freeze
That's
there.
no
I
good,
know,
Kev.
that's what it's no good if I do that with this.
Yeah, you got to move them.
Like I need this to be open.
What if we?
What's wrong with right here?
Nothing.
Okay.
As long as he doesn't have the triple if we're here. Bang, straight side.
Yeah.
Cute.
Oh, James
Use our
Brad.
timeout again. The last shot's gonna
trying
be
to figure it out
Yeah.
with
Yeah, I guess
timeout.
Darren Molding. Another one. That leaves them back to back.
Like if we play back four at this, like Carter was saying, if we ever do this,
I don't want to play some option shot.
well then what if
The
we
shot
do
I
this?
haven't seen them talk about yet is come down to here and bump that one back to there. Too many rocks. So you'd be something like that and like that. There's no red double on the out turn, and there's no red double on the in turn.
Yeah, I like that.
That's pretty
I
good.
like it.
Yeah, I don't mind yours either if we just freeze in there, but we got to pick a shot.
No, I don't.
I don't mind the bump.
I like the bump, Kev. I think that can win us the game. If
I
we
like
make
the
it.
bump too. If you could,
Hang on.
if you just get
The problem
anything
is,
to the
guys,
inside.
Tony, if we don't get shot,
What
and
do
he
you mean
hits
if we
and
don't
rolls
get
away, well, this is gone. We have no double.
We're gonna be sitting two.
We're gonna be sitting two, man.
Oh, you're just thinking of moving it.
Yeah, just back four. Wait.
Right, there you go. That's the one.
If by chance there's a double,
Tough shot.
might have to chase.
Yep. You betcha, buddy.
We gotta get low.
Yep. You're right.
The other thing I like about this, Kathy, is if you'd love to get low as he's talking about. If you hit it dead on, Bottcher's got an easy double. So if you get an inch low, it's hard. But if it over curls, ticks the yellow in the open. Bottcher makes a double. There might be a double for two with that corner rock on the side there.
I need through the rings, right? Like think about it.
Even if you freeze there, Kev, even if you just do that and push it to there, what does he do?
That's what
Right?
I'm thinking, right?
Okay.
And if I end up there,
Okay.
it's pretty good, right?
So let's.
And then if I just draw there, you might have the tick bang.
Yeah, I like line two and trying to get under and tapping this a bit.
You gotta get low. I'm never gonna have enough weight to get under, so just draw there.
Well, again, for the
gonna have
second
enough weight
consecutive and very different pages. There's a big difference in weight between the tap and the freeze.
Like,
They're back to the freeze, I believe.
They are.
Blast.
Wow.
I know what you're saying.
If we can tap it a few inches, it gives us a bit of room.
Freeze in there too. Let's do it.
No,
Gee,
I'm just
we're-
throwing T-line on its own.
And the time ticks down, and both of their timeouts now used.
What a great spot Brendan Bottcher put that rock.
It's just turned this end on its head. I mean, I'm sure you have to think that Cooey was taken by surprise.
Yeah, it could be. And yeah, it looked like he was going to say the straight freeze when he put the broom down. He wasn't.
Hard line!
Is it the freeze? Is it the quiet tap? Does it two?
I think they freeze.
Whoa there, John.
Clean, clean. Whoa.
Back 8. Back
Yes.
Yep.
Whoa.
Whoa. Beach.
It's late and underneath.
Oh, so good. He's something else. There's a lot of distractions going on there.
Did we overroll?
Pretty good, isn't it? It's pretty good, isn't it?
Wow. If it ticks the yellow, it's the easiest double in the world. Nice shot.
Yeah, his brother loves it.
Through here, it should curl a little, right?
Yep.
So you
Like
can
that?
hammer the yellow onto the red, but I don't think it goes out. So all he's got now is the hit and roll buried. Similar to what Kevin just threw.
Hack. Yeah.
But then is there a combination on that intern side?
I
To
don't.
me, it looks like Max.
I don't think so, Vic. If you roll to the back button, you could tap the yellow-red for 1.
Okay.
The key is here he can't tick and he can't obviously stay wide open.
Got to be shot here.
Solid hack.
Solid hack.
Right now it's Alberta sitting the 2.
Curl.
Going to come up for Bottcher and his last.
Curl.
Decent.
Curl.
Can you get the across the nose a little bit? No, he's going to sit right there. And now it'll be the hit for the win. As Kevin's wife, Carla, and the family look on here at the NMAX Center.
A little heavy.
It's probably just a millimeter wide.
Tough shot, though. You had to paper that your own.
So hit, stick, 2, and you're through.
No, that's perfect for hack. We're on the beat.
And somebody call it the weight when he lets this go.
Yeah, let's go. Split it in half.
Final stone. 4-3. Team Canada leads it.
Here, light Kev.
Right away. Hair light, Kev. Hebert's got him.
Weight's good.
Hebert's there. Morris calling line. Hit and stick for the win. Hit and stick for the win. Hit and stick, and you're in the playoffs. Alberta and Cooey. Boy, they didn't make it easy on themselves.
No.
To go to 6-1 and join Bottcher and hand him his first loss. What a night. Now Bottcher has to shake it off. One more day. Round robin play remain here at the Tim Hortons Brier. Well, the scoreboard looks a little bit like a donut. Nothing in the middle, but around the edges it was delicious. 5-4 the final. Cooey gets his deuce to pick up the win here on this Wednesday night. And with that win, he is guaranteed a spot through in the playoffs. Just don't know the finish here. And we don't know because, for Dunstone, because of the potential of a 4-way tie at 6-2. That all to be sorted out tomorrow. Meanwhile, in Pool B, of course, Gushue is the only one guaranteed a playoff spot so far. Boy, it was difficult at times. Didn't seem like they were going to be all on the same page, but ultimately they are. Picking up the much-needed win, 5-4. And even if you're on the losing side, it's Pat Jansen, time for an autograph. Always giving back.
The Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. By New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. By BKT Tires and OK Tire. And by Home Hardware. Here's how.
So tomorrow we'll feature two draws of Pool B, just one of A, and it starts with Pool B. Brad Gushue, we know, already through. Jason Gunlickson will try and keep himself alive as he comes in with his 2 losses, wild card team number 3. Kathy and me tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. What a night. It's all Alberta battle. And it's Cooey that takes it over the defending Canadian champions, Bottcher. So till we talk with you again tomorrow, thanks for joining us here in Lethbridge and the Tim Hortons Brier, the Canadian Men's Curling Championship on Canada's sports leader, TSN. Sports Center is up now, already in progress.